I love you.
Ow now round cow. Ow now round cow.
Unique New York.
Hey ladies, looking pretty good. No, not her. You. Yeah, you. No, I don't even know her name. What is it? Lanolin. Lanolin? Like the sheep's wool? Mr. Panico, you're on.
I'm on?
Yeah, you're on.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. Hey guys, come and see how good I look.
This is KLWX5 News with award-winning anchors Ryan Panico and Nick So.
Hi, and welcome to KLWX5 News. I'm Nick So.
And I'm Ryan Panico. On this edition of KLWX5 News, we will be telling you the problems about the high salinity level in the Salton Sea.
But before we start, I'm going to send you to our behind-the-scenes anchor, Nick Hamlin. Nick, are you there? Hi, I'm Nick Hamlin, behind-the-scenes reporter for KLWX5 News. Before we get started, I'm going to give you a little background on how the Salton Sea began. The Salton Sea was formed between 1905 and 1907 when the Colorado River broke through poor irrigation and flooded into an inland body of water. The sea used to be about 40 miles long and 13 miles wide. Today, it's about 35 miles by 15 miles, and the water level has greatly decreased.
The Salton Sea used to have a much lower salinity level than it did today. In fact, it used to be a popular vacation spot, but now it has 20% more salt than the Pacific Ocean. The reason for the increasing salt is due to the fact that when the water evaporates, the heavy salt is left behind.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about the effects of high salinity in the Salton Sea upon the fish. As you may already know, the great amount of salt in the sea is causing fish to die at an astounding statistic. In fact, over 150,000 dead fish were found on the shores of the sea between 1992 and 1998.
Not only are the fish affected by the salt, but the birds who eat the fish are also. The birds eat the fish who have already consumed the salt.
And the salt from the fish are digested by the birds, which cause many infections and deformalities in the bird's chicks. This is an example of what you might see. This is Skater. She used to be a pelican from the Salton Sea, but she was transformed into a cockatiel in order to keep her from dying from the high salinity levels. As you can see, she's very scared of the salt. Did you see her feathers on her head go down? It means that she's frightened. It's okay, Skater. Come on.
These are fish taken from the Salton Sea. They are test subjects to see how much salt they can withstand.
Ryan is reenacting a fish, and I'm about to reenact what happens when the fish get too much salt in their system. As you can see, the salt killed him, or as we call him, the fish. This is a miniature model of the Salton Sea, and this is reenacting what happens when it evaporates. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Look, oh no! The salt stayed in the sea when all the water evaporated and it caused more salt!
By the year 2006, this will be the Salton Sea. If we don't take care of it, We need to preserve our sea so that the fish and the rest of the wildlife that live there stay healthy and clean.
We've told you about the fish. We've told you about the birds. But everything is affected by the salt. That brings us to ecosystems. Ecosystems includes plants, animals, and many, many other things that we just can't cover in this edition of KLWX5 News. So you're going to have to tune in at 11 to get the whole story. For now, I'm going to send you to our reporter in the field, Ryan Fantana. Ryan?
Thanks, Nick. Ryan Fantana here, reporting from what used to be one of the many irrigation plants near the Salton Sea. As you can see, there isn't much plant life here, although their soil is some of the most fertile in the region. That's because the irrigation water is far too salty for any plant to live off of. In fact, the sea used to look like this. Now it looks like this. Sad, I know. Back to you, Nick.
From all of us here at KLWX5 News,
Stay
classy, Mrs. First period class.